Chandu, the magician. Next Monday at this same time, the makers of White King will continue the thrilling story of Chandu, the magician. And tomorrow, Saturday, when you do your weekend shopping, be sure at the head of the list you write the words White King. You'll like White King for washing clothes and for washing dishes, too. There is something about a dishpan full of nice, warm soap suds that makes a woman feel that her dishes will come out really clean. Every tiny granule dissolves completely in your dishwater, whips up to billowy clouds of suds. And White King suds rinse away quickly and completely, too. Leave china, glassware, and silver so extra bright they dry in a jiffy. White King soap is extra kind to hands, too. It is so easy on lovely hands that thousands and thousands of ladies who use it say, I love White King. Yes, indeed. For washing clothes or dishes, you will love White King. Frank Chandler, known in the Far East as Chandu the Magician, is playing a dangerous game. He has deceived the malignant Roxor into thinking him an Egyptian sorcerer, and Roxor has engaged him to perform 2 feats of black magic. First, to rid the world of Frank Chandler, and second, to cast a spell over his hidden prisoner, Robert Regent. Meanwhile, Princess Naji has returned after her mysterious absence, and Chandler comes in to find the Regents and Naji in the oldest wing of the house, standing before a locked door. Chandu, the magician.
Well, here you are. I looked all over the place for you. Naji, where have you been?
Oh, Chandu, I have so much to say to you.
And I have some news you'll want to hear, too.
Oh, Uncle Frank, Naji promised weeks ago she'd show us this part of the house. Do you have to talk business right now?
What happened at Roxor's, Frank? Did he actually believe you were an Egyptian sorcerer?
Yes, he did, Dot. So you can go sightseeing without a qualm.
Swell. Unlock the door, will you please, Naji? Oh, we didn't bring an extra candle, Uncle Frank.
Oh, I think I have my little flashlight, Bob. Yes, here it is. You know, I've never seen these rooms either.
If you will hold your candles high, you can see the decoration of the walls. Oh, it's gorgeous, Naji. How can you bear to keep it shut up all the time?
My people are no longer rulers in Egypt. What marvelous color.
Naji, I didn't realize this place was so old.
You didn't tell us there'd be 2 thrones. Gold, too.
Well, that's what thrones ought to be.
No one knows their history. The past has folded about them like dead wings. Oh, Naji.
It is true. 40 centuries at least.
Oh, but Betty and Bob do not care to hear of this. Come, Betty. You shall sit upon the throne of Egypt.
Oh, come on, Bob. You sit on the king's throne.
Oh, don't be silly, Beth.
Oh, come on. You know you'd like to. The camels make fine steps.
Naji's more at home in the past than the present.
Yes, she belongs in this ancient place somehow. You know, I'm beginning to think...
Okay, I'm the king. Off with their heads. No, never mind. The royal moppers have too much to do anyway.
And he pretends to be so grown up.
But mark you, and mark you well. When the royal fist comes down...
Oh.
Hey, Uncle Frank, Naji, look.
You've broken it.
Oh, no, it is not broken.
No, his fist must have struck a hidden spring. Oh, that's strange.
What an odd carving.
Yes, it represents the eye of Osiris. I've never seen it used like this before.
Oh, look, Naji. The arm's hollow.
And there's something inside, like a rolled-up paper.
Parchment. Look at it, Naji.
If the throne's supposed to be more than 4,000 years old, I think Bob has discovered a priceless manuscript.
Oh. Well, can you read it, Naji? What does it say?
It is... Chandu, look.
I, Amin Rada, priest of the temple. And with these next few symbols, I can't make out.
Naji, you look so funny.
This is beyond belief. You look as if you'd seen a ghost, Naji. I have. Chandu, it was not by chance that the spring which unlocked the hiding place was the eye of Osiris.
What does it say?
Amin-Rada was a priest in the temple here. He writes that he had learned the secret of life and of... Oh, no.
Of death? But you've always known the subject of death fascinated the ancient Egyptians.
You see the symbol of a closed eye
Yes?
in the palm of a man's hand?
That can't be right. That would mean death in life.
It does, Chandu. He says he has found the means to maintain life through endless time, suspending it.
Oh, I can't believe it. And still, those men knew many things we've forgotten.
Well, I don't get it.
Neither do I, Uncle Frank.
The priest means that by what we call hypnotism or something like that, he can keep a person alive perhaps forever.
Well, what of it? He's been dead himself for 4,000 or 5,000 years.
But, you see, he says that under this room is a small cell in which he has left a person to prove what he had done.
What?
How do you like that?
Go on, Naji. Read it all.
On the day he wrote this, he placed in suspension, as he says, a young girl, the daughter of a king, dressed for her wedding festival. He says that whoever finds this parchment, though it be thousands of years, can, by following his directions and pronouncing the incantation, awaken her to life and beauty. Oh, Chandu, we dare not.
Dare not what? I wonder if she's still there.
Oh, let's try it and see. How do you suppose we can get into the room where she is?
Let me see the parchment, Naji. Here, take my candle, Bob.
Oh, Chandu.
Naji, we needn't open the room if it frightens you. What if we'd never found the parchment?
But we have found it, Dorothy.
Directions for finding the entrance to the cell are perfectly clear. 3 paces from the throne and on a direct line with the figure of Isis on the wall.
Oh, I'll step it off.
Well, that's it, Bob. Right there. Shall we try to open the room, Naji? It's for you to say.
We must. We must.
But you needn't watch it, Naji. Come back into the other part of the house with me. Let Frank go in.
I cannot.
We don't even know how to get in, Mom.
It's all written here, Bob. Press on the figure of a hawk at the foot of the king's throne.
Oh, let me. Here it is.
Look out for that candle, Betty.
I am. Oh, Uncle Frank, it doesn't work.
Let me try. Better move back, Dorothy. It's probably like the stairway to the tunnel under the Sphinx. A block of stone sliding down to form a top step of a flight of stairs. That's it. Yes, it's exactly the same. Give me the candle, Bob. I'll go down and see what's there.
Oh, let's all go.
I'm going down first. Oh, there's another door down here. Just a minute. There, I've got it open.
Oh, come on. Is this a kick?
It's absolutely prehistoric. Naji, why are you so scared?
I am thinking it may be true. The girl is there.
Well, how could she be?
Hold up your candles. Oh.
A man, face down on the floor.
A slave in the dress of ancient Egypt.
Uncle Frank, is he dead?
Yes, dear. And has been for thousands of years.
Well, maybe not. He might have got in here today for all we know. I'm going to see.
Bob, do not touch him.
Why not now? Holy Moses.
Where is he? What happened to him?
Bob just touched him, and
There is nothing now but dust.
Well, now we know. Let's go back upstairs.
wait a minute. That parchment said Amun-Rada's subject was a girl, dressed for her wedding feast. She must be here somewhere.
Over there, in the alcove, look.
Yes, there she is.
But she's not 4,000 years old.
She's just a child. No older than Betty.
Look at her. Sound asleep. Hey, she's cute.
Just as her serving women dressed her for her wedding. Even the sacred ring, anklets of gold. And Amin-Rada closed the room and left her.
Naji, you're not going to try to bring her to life.
If Amun-Rada was right, she is alive, Dot.
Oh, don't touch her, Naji, please. I can't bear to see her just turn to dust like that slave. Please.
I will not touch her, Betty. But I will read the incantation as Amin Rada said.
I wish you wouldn't. If there's anything at all in black magic, this must be what it's like.
But I must know the truth, Chandu.
Shall I unroll the parchment again?
Yes. Yes.
Mother.
Daughter of a king, in the name of Amin Rada, who spoke the words that took thee from life on the evening of thy marriage feast, by the sacred flame on the altar of Kahestus, I say unto thee, awake, awake, awake.
Naji, no.
Quick, Naji. What can we do to keep her alive? What does he say? Quick.
Nothing. Nothing more.
Oh, she's sitting up.
Oh, Frank, she's trying to stand. Catch her.
Oh, here, Uncle Frank, let me...
Why, she's just dissolving or something. She's almost transparent.
Can't you find the rest of it, Naji?
No. No, there is nothing.
She's just gone. She isn't here at all.
Oh, look over there. Her bracelets and those ankle things.
And there's a ring. And her necklace. Oh, what a dreadful thing.
I cannot bear it.
Take a candle, Bob. We'll go back upstairs.
Oh, Bob, go back and close that door.
I'll see about it later, Dot. Poor Naji. What an ordeal.
Oh, if old Roxor could have seen that. Brother.
That poor frightened child. And I could find nothing to say to her.
Don't, Naji. We'll talk about it later. I'll get back and close the door.
Chandu, wait.
But there's no reason to leave it open, Naji.
Bob has just given us a reason.
What?
If Roxor could see what we have seen, you could persuade him to come here in secret. I could be that girl.
Naji. And I could read the incantation and pretend to awaken you. He'd be off guard, and he might tell us... Oh, but I can't put you through that again.
I will do it gladly. There is so much we need to know from Roxor.
Frank, you can't do it. Roxor wouldn't come here with you.
He will if I'm Fuad the sorcerer.
Chandu, you could say to him that the girl is an ancestor of mine. That would account for her resemblance to me.
George, it's a chance we may never get in any other way. To break Roxor completely through terror and... Yes, we must do it. Naji, you're sure?
The only question is when.
Tonight. Why, wait. Let's do it this very night.
We pause before we say good evening to suggest that you and your family listen to Chandu every weekday evening at this time. And for your family wash, we'd like to have you try the soap we make, White King Granulated Soap. If you think that a washing machine soap should make suds, plenty of rich, thick, energetic suds, then you'll love White King. For White King makes plenty of suds that stay up even when your wash water cools down. And White King suds are so full of wash day energy, they wash your clothes clean and wash them fast. Why, even your most badly soiled bath towels, your food-stained table linens, and the youngsters' grimy play togs come clean in White King's rich, creamy suds. So on your radio, remember to listen to Chandu the Magician every weekday evening. And in your weekly wash, remember to use White King Granulated Soap. Nothing washes like soap, and there is no soap like White King for your washing machine. The makers of White King invite you to listen tomorrow at this time when the story resumes. Chandu, the Magician. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System.